Welcome, closers. It's Sean Moudry, and we're back again with a great interview. Today, we have Beth Jaworski, and she's with Shore West Real Estate, and she is the CRS Designee of the Year for 2020, correct?
For Wisconsin.
For Wisconsin. For the world. It is a pleasure having you here today. Thank you for taking time out of your super busy schedule. I know we squeezed this in here today, and I know it was kind of last minute, so I really want to just thank you for your time today.
Oh my gosh, Sean. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
It's my pleasure.
You're welcome. So what part of Wisconsin are you in for listeners that might be interested in sending you some referrals?
Oh, I love referrals, that's for sure. I'm in the Metro Milwaukee area. I'm in the first ring suburb called Wauwatosa. But I service the whole Metro Milwaukee area.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. And so, Beth, how long have you been a realtor?
I just celebrated 28 years. I got my license in September of 1992.
Excellent. Excellent. What got you into real estate? What excited you about it?
Actually, I had a lot of friends whose parents were in real estate. And they all told me that they thought I would do a great job. And so I thought, what the heck? I had nothing to lose. I'd try it. And here I am 28 years later, loving it.
Oh, excellent. Now, you know the article that we're doing right now is all about the CRS designation. And I'll be honest, I don't have my CRS designation. So it was a lot of research on my end to get a better understanding. Share with us, why did you decide to get your CRS designation, and when did you get it?
Well, I started pretty quickly in 1993 working towards the CRS. I saw top producers in my office who I admired all had the CRS designation, and they told me that I should do it. And so I thought, hey, they're successful. They're selling a lot of real estate. I'm going to listen to them and do what they say. And so I started right away. And the state of Wisconsin has a really good educational program. We actually had a designation week. So every February, we would dedicate a whole week towards earning designations. So that made it a lot easier. So I got my GRI first and then got my CRS in 1997.
Oh, I love it. So how long did it take you to get your CRS?
It took me 4 years.
Took 4 years because CRS has some production requirements, right?
Yes.
Either volume or transaction and or years of experience, depending on the amount of volume of transactions you have, correct?
Correct, and education. It's really the masters of real estate. It's the only designation that has that two-part component where you do need experience, documented transactions, and lots of education. They did kind of update the program. Right now, if you have 60 transactions or 30 million in volume in the last 5 years and 30 hours of education, you would qualify for your CRS. Or if you've been in the program, a licensed real estate agent for 10 years, you need 150 transactions and then 16 credits of education. So it's not easy to get.
It's not, yeah. That's a very unique program. So was it difficult?
I wouldn't call it difficult. It's time consuming, but the classes were really enjoyable. Mm-hmm. The instructors are amazing, and what really got me going too is the first GRI class that I took. I got a referral about a month later from an agent that I went through the class with. I made a lot of friends right away too through the classes, so I would say it was a very enjoyable experience.
Excellent. How does the CRS compare to the GRI? Because I know some people, they look at the two. Do you recommend one over the other if you were going to categorize them first, if you're going to do one then the other?
Yeah, in Wisconsin, you needed your GRI to get your CRS. And that had the qualifications, the baseline. So I would say get your GRI first, and then you can get your CRS. And the GRI does not require the documented experience, the transactions or volume. It just requires the classwork.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I wasn't aware of that different states might have that requirement. Because when I did my research, I didn't see the requirement of the GRI in order to get the CRS on the CRS website.
Well, I guess it isn't so much anymore. That's true. The way that Wisconsin had it structured, you took your GRI to get your CRS. So I am dating myself a little.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh no, I gotta change all my research.
No. Sorry about that. But the GRI will help you qualify for your CRS.
Because of the educational credits, some of the GRI credits you can apply towards your CRS.
Correct.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, that's great advice. So how has the CRS specifically impacted your business? Have you seen, referrals and or transactions? And I think a lot of people are going to be curious on, does the customer care?
I would say that CRS is getting better at giving us tools to market ourselves. I have gotten actually a few referrals I shouldn't say referrals. I have gotten a few clients that actually did reach out to me because they knew I was a CRS. But that has only been a handful. What I have gotten a lot of business is referrals from other CRS agents. In fact, my record is 1 year I closed 7 CRS referrals in just 1 year.
Wow, that's outstanding. Yeah, that makes it worth it right there.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
So, well, I think we already know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask anyways, is do you recommend an agent get their CRS?
Definitely, because there's 3 parts to the CRS, 3 benefits. You get the education, which makes you a better agent and helps you serve the client better. And then there's the networking, which is invaluable. Every year we have a conference called Celebration, and each state has their own networking events also. So as you know, when you get together with other top agents and you start talking, you always get great ideas. And then thirdly, of course, are the referrals. And if you're a CRS, you're only going to refer to a CRS.
I love it. I agree with you completely. I love high-level events where I can grab somebody and pull them to the corner and ask them the questions that they're not going to tell you if they're in your own market area, right?
Correct.
All the secrets are shared outside of your market. Like, well, let me tell you how I really do this.
That is so true, Sean. So true.
So what type of agent, is there a specific type of agent that should get their CRS, or maybe what phase of your business would you recommend that putting that into your plan?
Well, I mean, I think it's good for any agent who really wants to bring their business up to the next level, especially a newer agent to take the CRS classes. But we have all different types of classes now. So it doesn't even matter if you're 5, 10, 15 years into the business, there still are some great CRS classes on business planning, which we always need help with, on smart homes, on negotiation. We can always sharpen our skills there.
Excellent. And is there anything else you would want to share about the CRS or any advice for an agent?
Really, I would say just go for it. Do it. And when you get your CRS, don't just set it aside. Go and be a part of your state's events and go to Celebration. If you've never gone, you will be blown away. It's a really excellent conference.
Excellent. Thank you, Beth, and we appreciate you and you taking your time.
Well, I'm glad I could help. You caught me at the right time.
Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Sean. Take care.